going on, guys? I'm running back with another slick fragrance review for you. So today's a kind of a weird video. I'm reviewing my roommate's fragrance collection. He's got some things in here to say nonetheless, and his bed is unmade, but that's alright because we're just taking a look at his fragrance collection rather than criticizing his unmade bed. Mine's unmade too, but that doesn't matter. Let's get into the video. Alright, so first one we got here is, doesn't wear this much. It's Michael Jordan cologne. And I don't know if I've talked about this one before or not, but it's overall not a bad fragrance. It's cheap. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Tommy Hilfiger Tommy for men. So it's not a bad fragrance, really. It's just, it's not original. And it's dirt cheap. I actually gave this to him. I think it was like 15 bucks when I got it. So you can wear this spring, summer, and I'm pretty much wearing it anytime. But spring and summer, this will shine. It's not super strong, so go over the top with this. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. This next one's even weirder. The bottle looks cool though. It's Mustang. I don't know if it's Mustang Red or something, but Mustang cologne. He says he thinks of me when he smells this, which is weird because I don't wear Mustang from it. I got other stuff, but this stuff is like extremely weak. Has like zero longevity, crap projection. Doesn't smell terrible, but it smells extremely cheap and synthetic. Which the way I say it doesn't smell terrible, and I say it smells cheap and synthetic. Kind of misleading, but it's got like zero projection, zero longevity, but the bottle's cool. This next one is actually a pretty good one. Kenneth Cole Reaction. This one is so fresh, so clean, and it smells fantastic. I do like this one. I wore it a lot when I was younger, before I got super into fragrances, but I remember having this one. And it smells great. Great for the spring and the summer. When I like smell this, it reminds me of Christmas, even though it's not a winter scent at all. It's just because I remember when I was younger, I got it for Christmas and I really liked it then. So, but yeah, that's not a bad one at all. I don't know how much it costs, but check rack stores because sometimes you can find decent deals on gift sets for Reaction. But really, that's not bad. It smells pretty good. It's I'll find a price and put it in right here. This costs this much. So yeah, there you go. Check that out. This next one, we got something here. Nautica Voyage N83. You got a tester of it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with testers. It just doesn't have a cap. Smells like Nautica Voyage mixed with a Motel 6. It's understandable. Alright. I don't like that one. Get regular Voyage. Next up, we got Nautica Classic. It smells awful. No, it smells like a Hispanic grandpa, which isn't always a bad thing, but that's not good. It's dirt cheap and it smells bad. Don't get Nautica Classic. Granted, he doesn't really wear Nautica Classic. He just has it. But yeah, okay. Next one, Gladiator. This one is a dirt cheap Invictus inspired by fragrance. But it doesn't smell terrible. It's just really bubblegum sweetness, and like Invictus is, it's bubblegum sweet, fresh, inoffensive. I just don't like not Aventus. I like Aventus. I don't like Invictus. Yeah, it's just one of those sweet bubblegum Invictus type fragrances. I don't like it. This next one we got Guess Seductive Noir. I don't know if I've talked about this one or not on the channel, but I gave this one to him because I had it, wore it a few times, It's not bad. It's just not really my style of fragrance. Great atomizer though. Like look at that. It's a good atomizer. Doesn't smell bad. It's a sweet fragrance. But I guess there's a little touch of like a cleaner kind of smell to it. But you know, there's a good amount of tonka in the base. As cheap as this is, you know, it's really not a bad scent. You can find this for 20, 25 bucks pretty much anywhere you look. Seductive Noir, not a terrible scent, but there is better ones out there. I personally like just normal Seductive Homme better than that. But Seductive Noir is not a bad fragrance. So, yeah. Alright, coming down the last few here, we got Zara Wanted Tonic. I gave this one in as well. Not a bad fragrance by any means. It's just a typical fresh summertime fragrance. Really nothing to it. It's just not unique, but considering how cheap you can get this, you can find this for under $30. Discounters on Jumbo Shop, I think it's like $27 or something. So pretty freaking cheap for a 3.4 ounce bottle. And the bottle looks sick too. You know, that revolver style, the typical Zara Wanted bottle. That's really not a bad fragrance. It's just there's more unique stuff out there, and it doesn't really do much for what it is. But it's not a bad fragrance. All right, so these last three are actually pretty good fragrances, and I kind of saved them purposely for the last three. So I'm not really going in any particular order, but these last three are actually pretty good fragrances. The first one is, I don't even think they make it anymore. It's Bath & Body Works Midnight, and Midnight kind of smells like Dior Sauvage. There's definitely some similarities to Sauvage. It's much smoother than Sauvage is, but the projection and the longevity is not there with this one. So Sauvage's sillage and projection longevity, it is much better than Midnight, but Midnight still has a lot of Sauvage aspects to it. So if you can find Midnight for under like $40, pick it up, and then you can just go crazy with it and still sort of smell like Sauvage without having to burn through your bottle of Sauvage. So there you go. That's actually not a bad fragrance. Alright, these last two are actually pretty freaking good. Versace Blue Jeans. I've talked about blue jeans before on the channel. I dig it. It's really nice. You can pretty much wear it any time, but I'm going to be wearing it heavily in the fall. It's just spicy, aromatic, a little woodsiness to it. Kind of smells retro, but it's like not dated smelling. It smells good. Especially you can find it for under $30. Most places you look, you know, even on Amazon, which sometimes Amazon's like, hey, look at this cologne, let's make it really expensive. Kenneth Cole fragrances on Amazon are just overpriced to the max. But discounters, rack stores, find this for under 30 bucks easily, and it's worth that. You get a Versace, which is, you know, good brand name brand. People know what Versace is, and overall you get a pretty good fragrance for under $30. So there you go. Last but certainly not least is one I've talked about on the channel before, and it's one of my signature scents. Mercedes-Benz Intense for men. This one you can find for under 50 bucks, and it's a good fragrance. Has a good amount of similarities to Dior Fahrenheit, but it's not a cologne, but you can definitely tell they smell similar, but it's not a Fahrenheit clone. It's a good alternative to Fahrenheit though, and it smells great. You get that spiciness, you get that leather, a little bit of a gasoline kind of vibe to it, but it's great. And out of all of these ones he has, I'd say Mercedes-Benz and Versace Blue Jeans probably the best ones he has, but some of these are good in their own way. Some of these quite frankly suck though. If you're watching this, Luke, I'm sorry, but some of these suck. Alright, that's all I got for you. There is reviewing my roommate's fragrance collection. Good day. God bless. Love you guys. Jesus loves you more. See you in the next one.